You ever be walking down the hall and you find a group of girls or a group of guys just staring at you, like with that stank face too, like they just smell some homeless guy's armpits. And if you're unlucky that day, they'll start walking up to you. They'll probably even start laughing at you. Now for the boys, it's different from the girls. But in this particular scenario, they start laughing at you, start making fun of how you look, how you dress, the actions you do, even just the way you walk, bro. You really only have two options. Either talk it out and continue to get bullied, or talk it out, or go straight to business, if you know what I mean. But in reality, like in a realistic scenario, they'll probably find out where you live, probably find out the ride you take home, and either pull out the stick or attempt to jump you. Because we all know there's people that can't fight and bring out the stick because they don't know how to fight, because they're just a bunch of pussies. And knowing how to handle with the variety of disrespect, and yes, there's a variety of it, not only gets you respect, but you create sort of like an aura around you, a vibe around you. It's almost like a bubble. And in this bubble, there's a sense that whoever enters it has to instantly demand respect. And whoever enters that bubble has to also instantly demand undivided attention. A perfect example of this is Andrew Tate. And yes, it's Andrew Tate, relax, stop bitching. Now I'm gonna call this bubble the respect bubble. Two things happen when someone sees your bubble. They either enter it or they spot it from a distance. One, they instantly respect you and give you their undivided attention. Or two, their ego senses the respect and attention they have to give to you. So in the end, they don't end up giving you anything. In reality, they end up giving you rudeness. They start acting really bad towards you, really negative towards you. Sometimes it even gets physical, where they want to scrap with you or messing with your stuff, like taking your phone, taking your pencil, dangling it in front of your face. That's just annoying. And if you have it really bad, they start talking to your boyfriend or girlfriend in front of you. That's a crazy amount of disrespect right there. And there will be a time where you have to fight, where you literally cannot let it slide. So let's begin. AKA standing on business. But a lot of people get this confused instantly. They think they gotta scrap instantly to whoever disrespects them, because they think if they don't scrap them right then and now, little Timmy's gonna keep disrespecting them. In reality, fighting is your last option. Standing your ground simply means to state your business. It means clearly explaining what you won't put up with. No beating around the bush, no, haha, I'm just kidding. No. If someone disrespects you, you have to call it out immediately. Let the person know right away. And this isn't about being aggressive and angry towards you, towards the way you let them know. But you have to be sure that you do let them know in an assertive way. And some men
have deeper voices than others.
But it doesn't matter. It's not gonna matter in this video. I know there's some people that do have deeper voices than others. And they're probably watching this video like,
bro, I have a deeper voice than you, bro. I'm way more assertive than you.
Bro, you can have a deeper voice and still be a dumbass the way you be speaking. We are, however, going to ignore the fact that having the deep voice does amplify the way you do sound when words come out of your mouth. But what I'm saying is you can still sound assertive and dominant even though your voice isn't that deep. And if your voice isn't that deep, or even a little deep, and you're probably a girl, it's time to take some steroids, you know what I'm saying? Don't do steroids. I'm gonna play two voices, and you're gonna let me know which voice matches the person. And you're also gonna let me know who has the more assertive voice.
My defense is impregnable, and I'm just ferocious. I want your heart. I want to eat his children. Praise be to Allah.
Yeah, voiceover guy. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I love that stuff. I do it at home all the time. Drives my wife nuts. It's there.
As you can probably tell, if you're disrespecting someone, who would you rather disrespect? This voice or this voice? The voice of Mike Tyson or Ryan Reynolds? Obviously, you chose this one. So who the hell would want to mess with Mike? And if you chose Mike to disrespect, I don't even know what to tell you. Rest in peace, I guess. I don't know. Setting the boundary isn't a negotiation. You're not debating on what you're gonna do. You mean what you're gonna do. So don't talk the talk, walk the walk. And if you say something, you better mean that shit. And you better hope or be sure that whatever you're saying, you can back it up with actions. Let's not forget the consequences, man. Let the person know the repercussions. Whether it's rethinking the relationship with the person, whether it's a friendship, an actual relationship with your boyfriend or girlfriend, or a relationship with your boss. Now, I don't mean that type of relationship, relax. I mean leaving the job. Or whether you have to put professional consequences at play. Regardless, your disrespect comes with a price, and you better be sure to put some high value on that. It's not just about demanding respect, no. It's about letting others know, this is how I run my show. So you could either leave, or you can stay. Your choice. Like I said before, say what you mean and walk the walk. But this time you gotta make sure you grab the person's attention. Now, you can take all the tips. You can take all the tips that I'm telling you right now. You can say all the things perfectly. But if you can't grab their attention, they're just gonna think you're a goofball, just saying shit. No one got time for a fucking monologue. So be clear and be direct. The more you speak, the less people will listen. The less you speak, the more people will listen. Staying quiet is not a weakness. There's a difference between being silent and paying attention. That's something I struggled with when I was younger. Emotional responses are a sign of weakness. And that's something I used to do when I was a lot younger. Anytime someone made a comment about me, I instantly reacted. Knowing it wasn't true, the way I reacted made it sound true. So instead, what I should have done, I should have stayed calm, looked them in the eye and told them, believe what you want to believe, but it's not true. If they don't believe you, it's fine. Walk away. And you gotta make sure you say it all in a calm and assertive voice. And also, remember to be respectful. Paying attention to what's being said is a power move, like in chess. It's not about you just yapping, it's about the whole picture. A key tip is to pick when to drop your words. Choose a time that really affects the person you're talking to. If you're out at lunch with your girlfriend and she starts to disrespect you in front of her friends, don't tell her to shut the fuck up. Don't tell her to get the fuck out. No. You could either wait it out until the date is over, or you can tell her to come with you to a private place so that you can talk to her. No one else has to know what's going on. If anything, don't even talk to anyone. You can just dip out. It doesn't matter. If they were her true friends, they would understand. Others do not need to know your business. Also, adapt your approach. You have to tailor your form of communication to anyone and any situation. If I'm at a cruise full of people, straight to the brim, like it's crowded everywhere, well, nearly crowded everywhere, and something happens with you and your girlfriend, you're not gonna instantly start talking to her about your business in front of everyone. You're gonna wait until both of you guys are in your hotel alone, until everyone is not there, until it's only you guys in private. That's when you let her know. And you still don't yell. You still don't say all that BS. You talk in a respectful way and a calm voice. And you don't wanna just be complaining about the situation. You gotta talk about what can be done and what was done. Stand tall, look them in the eye, and use hand gestures to match your words. It's not about what you say, it's about how you say it. And don't let it end after one talk. Follow up with that person. Let them know. Continue talking with them so that you know everything is on the right track. You gotta cut the shit and be real. Real with your words. And congrats, you can now set boundaries. And if communication don't work, you get the fucking blicky. Don't take it serious. But that leads us to our next point.
Composure, lads. Composure.
Just don't lose your shit. When shit goes south, ditch the drama. Keep your composure. Don't let it get to your head, because panic never solves anything. It never leads to anything. You have to handle it like a man, literally. If you can't handle stress, then you're not even a man, bro. So you have to know where to put your energy. That's very important. So you have to know how to use your energy for pressure-hungry situations. According to a website by the US Army, a firing army stressed the use of breathing effectively to help manage stress and to gain ceremonial composure. That is how important it is for an army soldier to stay calm. You're telling me you can't keep your composure as a man. I mean, as a woman, you kind of do have an excuse. You're not the same as a guy physically. Maybe you're not even mentally that tough compared to a guy. But there's always that one girl who is. I'm not talking about you. But you're telling me you can't keep your composure sitting at home, going to work, stressing about those situations. When there's people out at war, they have to deal with the sounds of people shooting at them, people actually trying to kill them, the sounds of tank exploding, the sounds of their building getting exploded, the sounds of their teammates crying for help because their fucking legs are blown up, and you're complaining? Bro. That's straight up pathetic, bro. So for all of you rage heads or normal people, here's a quick technique to stay calm. Step 1, breathe in through your nose, count to 4 slowly, and let the air enter your lungs. Really feel the air enter your lungs. 2, hold for 4 seconds without exhaling or inhaling any air. Step 3, and then slowly exhale through your mouth for 4 seconds. Repeat until calm. This method is called the box breathing method. Now, you can breathe out of your nose, and I recommend breathing out of your nose. Basically, it makes you not look like you got a little sack hanging down here, like one of those pictures I'm gonna pop up right here. Like, you really wanna be with like this weirdo right here? I don't know. One thing I forgot to mention was to choose your battles. Know when to fight and know when to absolutely disengage. I'm not saying to let things slide. That is not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is to be careful who you're confronting, because there's gonna be people that no matter how much disrespect they give you, if you talk back, they will always have something on them. They could you never know. Someone could be part of the cartel, someone could be part of a gang, someone could be part of a mafia. You never know. You might even go against an MMA fighter and you don't even know. Again, you might go against a Russian boxer that you don't even know that so happens to go to the US that day while you're walking down the street and you accidentally bump into. So sometimes you might get caught up in a situation you wished you were never in. Hey, just pray when you get knocked out, you don't wake up in a tub full of ice with your organs out of your fucking body. But there will be situations where it genuinely is a joke. You don't gotta be Mr. Anger Problems for every little thing. Mr. I fight everybody who disrespects me head ass. So don't let the small stuff distract you. Don't be a little girl. Have a bigger picture. Have a greater motivation. Have a long-term vision at all times. And you already know what to do. If you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. I don't gotta explain it. And remember, one step at a time.